Okay. Now, in one of Bante's talk, it was mentioned of finding the right teacher. Inverted, not inverted, sorry, bracket for meditation. Yeah? Finding the right teacher for meditation. Sometimes renowned masters may not necessarily be a suitable teacher for oneself. Can Bante share some pointers for one to consider whether a teacher is suitable or the right teacher for oneself? Yeah? So, so that day I talk about, you have to have a right teacher. That one I talk about samatha a little bit now, but also in the past, some talks in the past also I talk about right teachers also. And so what are we going to look out for the teacher? Yeah. What are the teachers who will be suitable to you? Then here, you got to look for inside yourself. What are you trying to do first? Now, in terms of, let's say, in terms of you want to understand the sutta, okay? If you understand the sutta, then you got to find the teachers who are able to understand the sutta. Then you can able to, you can able to quote you here and there and everywhere. You can do a comparative understanding. Yeah. If you want to understand, let's say the Abhidhamma, then you can look for the teachers who are able to do Abhidhamma. The teachers may be maybe a layperson or maybe a monk or maybe a nun. Yeah. If you want to know about the, let's say the history about Buddhism, let's say you want to go to Bodh Gaya, and pilgrimage, and all this understanding of pilgrimage, it's a lot to do with what the history already. That you have to learn about what the stories of the Buddha and all that thing. What the Buddha do this time, how many years, and he stays here, there. This one, if you ask me to go, I'm not the right teacher already, because for me it's here and now. All the history one, I cannot remember all this type of thing. But there are some people who are very capable of all these type of things. And they can remember, they like to do the research here and there about all these type of things, which is good because it serves an area of faith also. It serves an area of faith. So that is not my area. That is not my area. I cannot remember a lot of all this type of thing. Before, sometimes people ask me to go there, you talk up more, got to study. This one, Vipassana, I think about it for 5 minutes. Okay, I can sit down and talk already. So it's different. So it's different. Anyway, now let's say you want to do the meditation. You got to seek the right teacher also. What sort of meditation that you want to do? You want to do a Vipassana meditation? You got to go and look for a Vipassana teacher. And then again, within the Vipassana, there's also a number of types of Vipassana. There may be a Mahasi method of doing things. There may be a Goenka method of doing things. There may be another way of doing Vipassana. There's a number of ways how we want to do a Vipassana. So you got to seek the right teacher for it. You want to do Samatha meditation. Again, here, you got to seek the right teacher, the Samatha that they do. And then again here, Samatha, there are so many types of Samatha. Doesn't mean that all the teachers are qualified in all area. Perhaps they can, perhaps they spend their time to doing it. So if you really want, then you look into yourself what you want to practice. And you want to look into a practice, then you go into this one. Or some of us may not still gong gong, do not know what we want. And then we do not know what we want, then if you have good friends, Dharma friends, and then sometimes you can talk about it. You can talk about it with the more people who have done meditation before. Hear their advice and get from a number of sources what they are doing and so on. Finally, also you have to study for yourself what are the aspect of meditation that you want to develop. Okay? You don't have much time. Every form of meditation needs time, It's not like you go to a weekend of rising and falling, and then you can know everything already. I want to have a go for a 5 days metta retreat. You think you don't have sleepiness and thinking mind coming in during the metta retreat? No, it still will be difficult. So, other words, you have to look for the teachers that is suitable for that particular meditation. It's just like when you are sick, then you want to look for some specialist and all that thing. Then you have to go to the right doctor to do whatever problems that you may have with the body. Yeah. So too the same thing. If you want to do certain meditation, you have to look out for the teachers that is suitable for you. Yeah. And then after that, when you look out for the teachers that are suitable for you or the method that is suitable for you, then you put yourself into that training, you put yourself full-heartedly into the training. And then again here, then the time you will know that whether even like for example, let's say you come to a Mahasi method, then not only one teacher is teaching, but there are so many teachers are teaching also. And then again here, you find that whether the teaching is suitable or not, whether you can able to understand deeper or not, whether you can able to progress better or not. So you have to access yourself in that way. As long as they don't go into wrong view, go into wrong teachings. That is sometimes is difficult to see. Because sometimes when we seek for teachers, we thought that sometimes some teachers go and look for them inside a cave one, very special, inside the cave one. And the town monks are all no good, the cave one whole, so mystical and so spiritual, you go and look for them. Doesn't mean that all the monks that stays in the cave one are having the right view, they may have a lot of wrong view also, and sometimes, like for example, they meditate until all kinds of images come up. Oh, the Buddha come and see me. Oh, the Deva come and see me, and all that thing. Then all these type of things come in. They are more attached to these things rather than the Dhamma. I'm not saying all, but I know there are some like that. So just be careful. So as long as you seek out for the meditation teacher, as long as they can able to teach you, you have certain method of development. As long as the teacher doesn't go too out of the whole practice or out of the whole understanding of Buddhism, then quite okay. They're still in the right view. Some teacher can teach more detailed. Some teacher take less detail. Less detail, but they're still in the right track. Then it's fine. Then it's okay. Finally, the more that you're able to do in this mindfulness, finally, it's you yourself. You have to keep training and training and training until you become more clearer and clearer in this type of meditation. Becomes very skillful into it. So this type of how you seek a teacher, you see what you want first. You see what you want to develop. Some people don't want nibbana. Some people want like special power. There are a lot of devotees I've met. They love this type of things. Power, and that. And they love this type of thing. You talk about, of course, here we talk about rising, falling, lifting, pushing, dropping, pain here and there. As I said, not many people want to hear one. People want to hear power. Wow, very interesting. Yeah. So that is how you seek teachers. Not all teachers are perfect, nobody is perfect. But again, here you must weigh in for yourself whether the imperfection it's totally covered all the whole practice. Sometimes the attitude of a teacher may not be ngam to you. Maybe the attitude of the teacher quite fierce on you. No smiling, like that one. No smiling. Everything you look at, no smiling. Every time you interview a Jun, You pay respect also. Yeah. So, but they're teaching okay. They're teaching in the right manner. They're teaching in the correct manner. Yeah. But perhaps that your personality and his personality or her personality may not be so this one. So if you can able to oversee that one a little bit, but the teaching is still there, and then it's still suitable. Some people, they catch hold on all this personality thing, but they forget about the Dhamma. So we should look at the Dhamma, not just on the personality. If the personality and the Dhamma is good as Ngama, then it will be better. But in the world, it's not perfect like that. So you got to seek for them, whether they're teaching in the right Dhamma or they're teaching all kinds of wrong things.